Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Okay, so here's what I have to say about my 40s. When you're in your 20s, you are beautiful. I mean, not that you're not beautiful when you're in your 40s, but when you're in your 20s, you have like beauty, youth. Youth trumps all, as I always like to say. But when you're in your 40s and, you're not the prettiest girl in the room anymore because it's not your time to shine anymore, it is time to pass the crown on to the younger girls. Ladies, you better hope that your personality has been developed. Because when you are no longer the youngest, prettiest, thinnest girl in the room, at least you can always be the funniest, wittiest, and most fabulous woman they've ever met. Stay toxic, my friend.
Alright, have a good personality, stay toxic, my friend. How does that even make any sense? See, mama, when people look up to someone in their 40s, especially younger people, they're looking for a little bit of wisdom. And not because 20 something years ago you've been to school and you forgot everything you've learned, but because you may have more life experience than someone who's in their 20s. And you, that's all you've got, talking about being in your 40s? Once you no longer have your looks, develop a great personality, stay toxic? How is having a good personality staying toxic? I think this is one more proof that TikTok asks you to give up all your IQ points as soon as you click on that create account.
Men need more than therapy, they need an exorcism. I know several men who have been in regular therapy since they were teenagers, and they have the most unshakable demons I've ever seen. And the pattern I've noticed is that it's always the men who have trauma related to their mother. Their romantic relationships are an absolute show when they have trauma from the maternal figure. The literal first time they get triggered by you, they retreat back into their shell and they never trust you again. Now, all hope is not lost because if their neural pathways were changed once, they can change again. But that is incredibly difficult to do as an adult and even more difficult to do as a man, in my opinion. I don't know why. Women are just more adaptable, I guess. We have a higher capacity to trust, maybe. But seriously, therapy is not enough, and I truly worry about these men with a mother wound that they're going to be broken for life. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And by the way, the men that I've noticed who suffer from this the worst always happen to be a Taurus or a Scorpio. They start off in life with trust issues.
She's not even a therapist and she knows best. But if she was a therapist, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot not listen to a therapist who's talking about astrology. And like I said, she knows best. Obviously, Taurus or Scorpios, I mean, they are the worst. Obviously, she never met an Aries before, but sure, I can blame someone else for a change. But yeah, all I've heard is therapy is useless. Save your money. You wanna cry to someone about last time you hurt your pinkies in the side of the bed? Talk to your friends. Use the money you would have paid a therapist to buy them a beer and we're all good.
Older women don't know they have so much more time in the dating pool, and here's why. Just think about the ladies in the city who are literally 50 years old and still pulling younger guys and have the lives of their dreams. It's not about being young age-wise, it's about being young mentally. Women are gentle creatures, so as long as you're preserving your body and your mind, you will always be magnetic. Overworking at your job, not spoiling yourself, and not taking care of yourself will make you feel old and unattractive. That's how you're feeling. Make sure you're taking time to wind down after work. Make sure you're staying fit and in the best shape of your life. Make sure you have a wardrobe that makes you feel confident. And it's okay to splurge and spend money on your wardrobe, okay? For women, looks is part of their wealth. Get off dating apps. Go out there, join group activities, join Pilates, get into cliques, become a socialite, and start meeting people. To mentally feel young again, stop feeling like everything in life is so serious that you have to get married by 30 years old. Go out and do something spontaneous. You are a little kid. Your body ages, but your mind never does.
And that's exactly the problem. But at least it's a you problem, not a me problem. So young though and full of wisdom. And she could have chose to use that wisdom for evil, but instead she chose to give advice to older women. And not just any advice, but from a movie too. Hey, you know those 304s from that movie, always crying for getting ran through and never taken seriously? Yeah, you need to be more like them.
My husband is 19 years my junior. Obviously, the general consensus from the whole world was I was in the middle of a giant midlife crisis, which was, I would have said the same to anyone, by the way. I also would have said that's something you get on and you get off, and it's just a little bit of fun, and you don't leave your husband, go crawling back, beg for forgiveness.
And you've got kids that are in the mix. I
Yes.
mean, like, really and truly, this idea of a midlife crisis, I think, is something that it doesn't apply to everyone, but my goodness, if you haven't made it to midlife and you're not asking yourself, am I where I want to be? Is this really the life I want to have for the remainder of my life? You can label it a crisis if you want to.
It's an awakening.
It's an awakening.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why it's called a midlife crisis, because it's an awakening. Come on now. Europe said it to everyone else, but when it comes to you, it's an awakening.
It is a fact. When a strong woman puts pressure on a weak man, he runs to a weaker woman.
Yeah, no, it's not a fact, it's a trend on TikTok. Congratulations, you're just another one among others. Congratulations, you lack the ability to think for yourself and you're just repeating what others have said before you.
I want to talk about something that single people deal with that people in relationships just never have to consider. Sometimes my married friends will be like, oh, Johnny is out of town, so I have to sleep alone at home tonight. And I'm like, that is me every night. Like last night, for example, it was the windiest, scariest night of my life. In addition to that, a helicopter was like circling my apartment building. You know what I couldn't do? I couldn't just turn to my partner and be like, did you hear that? Is that someone downstairs? What is that? Why are the trees like rustling, or is someone in my house? I had to get my big girl pants on and I had to turn my phone flashlight on and I had to go and see. I was out here checking Citizen app, looking for answers. I had to do it all on my own.
Well, yeah, you live by yourself. And next time, because I bet it's gonna be a next time, instead of using the flashlight on your phone, turn the lights on. People in relationship never have to consider, well, yeah, they have their own stuff to worry about. They're not gonna worry about you having to hug your cat because you had a full-on panic attack because of some helicopter was flying around. I know I'm not gonna lose any sleep over. I wonder what all the single ladies are doing.
No man has ever looked at a woman and gone, damn, she's hot. Wish she had longer eyelashes.
Okay, I have a theory about this though. If a man looked at a woman and thought, damn, she's hot, he would not know what it is that makes her hot. Men do not know the depth that goes into making a woman hot. All the little things we do to make ourselves attractive, they don't understand that. They've got no concept of that. If it was her eyelashes making her hot or making her hotter, he would have no idea. Same with the tan, same with the makeup, same with the eyebrows. Men have got no idea what difference that makes because they just don't understand it. So it may very well be the reason that a man thinks a woman is hot is because of her lashes, okay? So keep getting your lashes, girlies. It's just the magic of being a girl.
Yeah, but before I do my magic and make you poof disappear, I understand what makes you hot, it's not your face, and what makes you beautiful, it's not your eyelashes. But that's just me being a man, and I'm obviously not an expert on men like you are.
Oh my god, he liked my Instagram story. Okay, and what? Did he ask for your number? No, he didn't do that. Did he ask you to dinner? No, he didn't do that. Did he, like, communicate with you at all? No? Interesting.
It is, isn't it? It is when you think, oh, I have options. Do you really? Even with DMs, oh, I have 100 DMs a day. Do you really? How many of those are actually options? How many of those are just some lunatics that live 5,000 miles away? Will they ever buy a plane ticket just to come see you? I'm gonna go with no.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Do the work. Healing, doing the inner healing work is not only healing you and making your life more incredible and lighting up your soul, but it's healing your family, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles. It's healing the world.
So I don't need to do any work then. You're healing the world and that includes me. And I would say thank you if I didn't think you're a complete cuckoo.
It's healing your ancestors.
Yeah, they're definitely the ones who need the most healing. A few good moves in there, but maybe don't expect to be the next Tyson. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.